We are getting you ready for back to school and welcoming in Superintendent of the Iroquois School District, Shane Murray. Welcome back to First at 4. You're getting ready for the start of school next week.
Yep, kids come back on Tuesday.
Okay.
Teachers all started today, so we're in the season.
So what does the next couple of days look like in the Iroquois School District? What are you preparing for?
Well, we're hoping that all parents have taken the time to get their kids registered. Nothing makes it more challenging for us is when people show up on the first day of school and we don't have their records, they're not enrolled. So we're really imploring anybody that's not registered for school to really get in the next day. That way they can start on time on Tuesday. Beyond that, we have open houses tonight, so we're hoping that everybody in the community will come by and see their teachers and check out the schools. We've had a renovation project going on this summer, doing boilers and things like that. Nothing too exciting, but there's been a lot of work going on, and our maintenance crew and cleaning staff have been really, working to get the schools ready to go.
Yeah, a lot of behind the scenes things, but they help the school operate year round, all buildings.
And we really hope everybody comes out. We have about 14 new teachers in the district.
Wow.
And we hired a lot of young and some experienced teachers, and there's a lot of positive vibes in the district this year.
When teachers start coming back and getting the classrooms ready, and then students starting to filter in tonight and over the next few days, does that sort of excitement of the first day of school creep back in?
Yes, it really does. And one of the advantages to working in schools, you're like lifelong conditioned to a calendar.
Yeah.
And so, you know when prom season is, when homecoming season is, when the breaks are. And so I've never really grown out of going to school.
Yeah, right. And this is your 12th year in the district, and you were joking, so you're getting ready to enter your senior year as superintendent, right?
That's correct. And it's about time for me to graduate and figure out what I want to do when I grow up.
Yeah. How has it changed running a school district of this size from when you first started to your 12th year now?
I think what's been more difficult, or the most difficult part of it, is that there's more and more regulations and more expectations placed on schools. In our society, we want schools to kind of fix all the problems, and no one that we're experiencing. No one really realizes how much we ask schools to do. We run a restaurant that serves like 400,000 meals a year. That's breakfast and lunch,
right?
And sometimes it's all year. And it's crazy. Transportation, we provide transportation to not only schools in our district, but to parochial schools and charter schools. And so we run a transportation system. When you get into health, you're looking at vaccines, you're looking at physicals, dental checks, vision checks. So schools are kind of doing it all. Yeah. And all at the same time, we're supposed to provide a quality education and stay staffed when it's so hard to find, teachers in today's world.
And we've been talking a lot about mental health these past few years. Is that something that you are focusing on as superintendent?
Yeah, mental health is probably the thing that I spend the most time on as far as trying to build supports for our kids. We actually had the governor come visit us in June and talk about some of the things that we're doing and also highlighting what's kind of going on in Erie. We have a lot of really good professionals. We've built a complete mental health system almost in our schools. Wow. But once we get to a point where a kid needs referral out to outside agencies, there's not workers and there's not services, and that's a scary part for us.
Yeah. In the next few days, again, you said kids head back on Tuesday. What should kids be doing to get ready for that first day of school in the Iroquois district?
First, most important thing is kids need to get to bed early and get themselves on a schedule because it's not uncommon, especially at the high school, to see kids dragging themselves in because they're used to not getting up until noon.
Yeah.
So we like to get them their bodies a little more regulated to schedule. Being in school is the most important thing to their success. If we can get them there, we can get them across the finish line. And so that's the one thing that we really want to see. And so getting them up and getting them on a schedule.
Okay. And you guys have a Friday night football game, right? Coming up?
We're playing away at Cockerton, and we're actually hosting Northeast is playing at our field.
Okay.
So there is a home football game, but not for us.
Okay, but Friday night football has begun. Hard to believe.
Yeah, we love it.
Shane Murray, thanks so much for being here, and good luck to all of you out in the Iroquois School District this year.